Okay, so we've sauteed the onions and the mushrooms. That was one large onion, and we actually cut it in half because it seemed like to be a little bit too much. And then a normal crate of sliced mushrooms. Now we're gonna add the meat and the onions and the mushrooms together, and then the tomato paste.
So what makes this and my job easier is when you can get the pre-made pasta sauce, but we don't have any right now, and it's kind of expensive. The organic, guaranteed, non-gluten-free stuff, which is Amy's. Amy's is a great brand for gluten-free stuff. But it's like $8 for one of those, you know, little bottles of it, and I'm just not willing to pay that. So we'll go through a little bit of extra work to make our own pasta.
And the other problem with the pre-canned pasta sauce is it usually has a lot of sodium in it.
Yeah.
And well, these tomatoes and things have quite a bit of sodium. They're not as bad. One thing about this lasagna is you probably won't have to add any salt to it. Because with the cheese and everything, it gets quite a bit of salt.
Yeah, the ricotta doesn't add any salt, but the mozzarella definitely does. And I'm a bigger fan of saltier sauces than traditional sort of sweet. Sometimes you get that sweeter sauce. I don't like it. I don't like sweet. So I like to go more on the savory side.
Alright, so how do you know when this is done? Yeah, at what point do you cook it to?
Well, I just, I mean, it's supposed to probably saute. It's supposed to be a little bit more liquidy, but it's probably supposed to saute. I've already cooked the turkey to probably 98.9% complete. You know, you don't want it to dry out, but this probably is a good temperature. I just wanted to saute it around, get all of the mix. And you know, you want the more tomatoey you want it, then you probably want to saute a little bit longer, have a more viscous sauce. This is kind of a thick, chunky sauce. But also don't forget that it's going to bake in the oven. I would think about 350 for maybe 40 minutes. So don't forget that either, that it's going to continue cooking and sort of absorbing all of the juices, that kind of stuff. Probably just want to put my basil in now.
Alright.
I like to put my basil in last. That's just because it just tastes fresher when you put it in just a little bit later. And everything else.
Can you overcook the basil, or is that...
Well, you can burn basil.
Then it becomes really bitter and nasty, I think.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know that much about cooking. This is my first love for cooking. So.
Do we need to put any garlic salt or anything in this?
I'll put some garlic salt in the turkey. So we'll see. We possibly need some garlic salt. I mean, normally you'd probably put some fresh garlic in here, but I have a problem digestionally with raw garlic. So I try and stay away from raw garlic as much as I can. So we use a lot of garlic salt, which again adds salt to it. And turn this down just a little bit. Gonna get a little burnt soft if we don't turn it down.
Just a taste check. What do you think?
I need some garlic salt.
Alright, so we're going to finish up putting this together, and
Probably
then
just 3 or 4 minutes in here stirring it.
yeah, 3 or 4 minutes to stir it down a little bit, and then we'll come back when we're getting ready to slap the thing together and making a true lasagna dish out of it.